Hi ladies, thought I'd make a quick short video on premenstrual syndrome, what it is, why do you get it, and how to tackle it. Premenstrual syndrome or PMS is a collection of emotional and physical symptoms that you get 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks before you get your periods. So those of you ladies who are already in menopause, yay, you have to deal with some of those symptoms. Menopause is an entirely different thing. I'll explain that later. But for those of you who still go through PMS, yes, hope this helps you all to get an understanding and to tackle it. So what happens is in 14 days, generally, on the 14th day of your menstrual cycle, you ovulate, and with that comes certain changes, especially when the ovum, the egg doesn't meet a sperm and doesn't cause you to get pregnant. The symptoms of the hormonal changes in the body, the estrogen, the progesterone levels fall, and the periods occur 1 to 2 weeks after that. That is, the uterine lining starts to peel off. The uterine lining, the womb lining, is made in such a way that it's ready to welcome the egg that is connected with the sperm. But if it doesn't happen, then there is no reason for the womb to be waiting nicely, creating a bed. What happens is it sheds. So before the shedding occurs, what happens is there is a hormonal change which causes emotional and physical symptoms. Physical symptoms, you will have breast pain, nipple pain, bloating, and yeah, back pain, sometimes lower abdominal pain, sometimes these things can come, and you might not know why you're getting it, especially the emotional part. There will be times when the mood swings come, irritability, you really want to punch somebody in the face. I know, I've been there. And then um, times when you know that you would have handled the situation better, you obviously can't. You want to cry at the drop of a hat. It's like, I just can't do this anymore, and the stress is too much. Those are the emotional changes that come. And for some ladies, it is not so bad, it's just mild, or they might even not feel it. You're the lucky ones. Then there are some who have a certain amount of emotional changes, but they can still handle it. And then there are another two groups where the pain is the mental agony of it, especially those who are sort of more inclined to get depression or depressive episodes. Then this is more the pain, the emotion, that not knowing something is wrong, but like there's a cloud hanging over your head and you don't know what it is, you just want to cry. Those things are more. And then there is the other group where you really can't handle it, and then you need medication for that, right? So this are the things that you have to deal with. How can you deal with it? One thing is, you can actually get a flow app is there. You can get an app and you can chart your period so that you know when you get you get irritable or sad or angry, or you're on a weight loss path, but then out of the blue you gain 2 kilos and you're going to be like, what the heck? Then okay, so this is mid-cycle, this is my weight gain of premenstrual. And also when you have the emotional imbalances where you want to cry, or you can't handle certain situations, or you can't handle stressful situations the way you normally would, then okay, this is this. So at least this is the reason, the cause for it. And the other thing is, you can take evening primrose oil, which helps a lot. A capsule a day helps a lot. And of course, exercise. So if you continuously do exercises, I have also noticed if you continue to do it, the the emotional part of it is much better. You can handle it better. It's not so bad. So exercise plays a huge part because the adrenaline surge, the dopamine surge that comes with it when you exercise and you feel the feel good hormone as you call it, the endorphins as you call it, help to battle these emotions. So doing a daily exercise is great. If you can do it, yes, continue it. And you might feel that this month is not so bad as the previous month. Take it as it comes, track it, and if you have any questions, let me know. This is just short quick video while I'm in the clinic waiting for patients. I thought I'd do it. It's not easy. Being a woman is not easy. Being a wife is not easy. Being a mother isn't easy. And on top of that, we have all these issues that come with our reproductive system. So that creates another stress that we have to deal with, and it's not easy. It's not easy, and I hope I've helped in some way. Whatever issues you have, feel free to open up a conversation forum, and I'll be sure to reply. This is just a general outline to help you. Have a good night.